Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be creating pages and posts. You are now looking at an article that has been written and formatted in Microsoft Word. And what we want to do now is we want to take that article that we've written and we want to place it or post it inside of our WordPress site. Now you can actually do the writing ahead of time in Microsoft Word or your favorite word processing software, and then you'll have a document that looks something like this. Now what we need to do before we start moving this content over to WordPress, we want to take out all of the code that might be in it. And the way that we do that is we're going to move all of this into a text document first. And all we'll need to do is we'll need to select all. We'll Control-C and copy it, and then we will cut and paste this content into a text document. So now we have our content into a text document. There is no more code involved. And so what we can do now is we can now copy all of this code. We can really just go and select it all and then copy it. We're going to come back to our WordPress document and we'll decide on whether or not we want to use a post or a page. So we're going to start by doing a post. So we're going to click Add New. And we're going to give our post a title. Now we actually copied that content in there already. So we're going to take this content. We're going to cut it and we're going to put the title here. Now the WordPress editor works for the most part like any other editor. We can take out some of the space. And then we have some reasonable confidence that our article is going to appear in this way. Now there are some other things that we can do with this content before we finalize it. And in order to do that, we want to go over to the visual editor. And in order to go over to the visual editor, we're just going to click this link. And we'll get a sense for how our article is actually going to look. Now, one of the things that we can do in order to keep our content uniform when we post anytime inside of our WordPress document is to work with things like subtitles. And we can do that by highlighting the subtitle and making the change in this area. We can typically use one of the headings. We make it easy to be consistent in our posts. So in this particular case, we're going to change this to heading 4. We're going to change all of the subtitles to heading 4. Now in some cases when we are doing a post, we are going to want to hyperlink some of the content in it. And in order to do that in WordPress, it is very easy to do. All we'll need to do is to go and highlight the actual content that we want to hyperlink. Then we'll click the link. And then we'll place the URL to the clickable link that we want it to be. And we'll click the arrow. And we can do that for any of the content throughout our document. Now, one other important thing that we can do with this content is that we can actually place an image inside of the text. Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be discussing setting up our opt-in form on our site. You are now looking at GetResponse, and we're going to start the process by going to the Forms area and creating a form. And we're going to pick one of the templates that we believe best reflects what we want to say to the people who are going to be coming to our site. And we're going to use this template. Now what we're going to do is we're going to click Save and Publish. And then you'll notice that we have some JavaScript code that GetResponse gives us. And we're going to copy that code. And then we're going to come back to our site. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Appearance. We're going to go to the Widgets area. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to pick up the text box. And we're going to drag that into our sidebar. We're going to place our JavaScript code in this area. And we're going to give this a title. And then we're going to click Save. And then we're going to click Close. Now what we've effectively done is we've now made that widget available throughout our site anytime someone reads any of our posts. So now what's going to happen is every time someone gets to a post of our content, they're actually going to have the opportunity to opt into our site. So let's take a look to see how it's actually going to look. Now you'll notice here that we have some content, and right here on our post is our opt-in form for our visitors to be able to give us their name and email address. So now one thing that we may want to do is we may want to make sure that this appears above the fold and in the top. So we're going to go back to the widget area and we're going to move some things around so that this opt-in form will be prominent when people come to the site. So we're going to come back to this area and we're going to go back to the widgets. And we're going to notice that there are a couple of things here, and what we want to do is we just want to slide this to the very top. And we may even want to take something out. Maybe we don't want a search box in. And maybe we don't even want the Find Us in. So we'll take that out. So now what we're going to do is we're going to now take a look to see what our site actually looks like. And now you'll see our post and our opt-in box showing up as soon as someone comes into the site. And so we can actually place our list building efforts at the very top of our site whenever someone comes to any of our posts. Now you're looking at a sample page, and it's important to note that this widget will not appear on our pages but only in our post, and it'll appear in all of the posts. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now in this video, we're going to be going over setting up your site to promote product offers. You are now looking at the ClickBank Marketplace, and this is one of the locations where you'd be able to find affiliate products to promote to your team members or to prospects or to people who are not quite ready to purchase anything in your opportunity. So what you can do is you can actually go and get the affiliate link from this platform, and if you click the promote button on any of the offers, they're going to ask you for your account nickname. Now you'll need to have set this up ahead of time. What we're going to do is we're going to write in an account nickname, and then what we're going to do is we're going to click the create button. We'll then be given a long, unique link. Now this link is not going to look good if we're going to give this or present this to our team. So what we want to be able to do is we want to be able to use it with our team on our site, but we want to make sure that it's branded from our site. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do something inside of our site that will help us to brand our affiliate products. And we're going to do that through a plugin. And we're going to go to the installed plugins, or actually we're going to add a new plugin. And we're going to write in the keyword here. I'm going to write in affiliate link cloaking. And we can install the site Pretty Link Lite. And this will allow us to hide that long, ugly link. All you'll need to do is you'll need to click the Install Now button. Once you've done that, then you'll need to activate. Now there is a pro version that you can actually use, but the version with just the light version will help us just fine. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Add New Link. And we're going to put in the URL that we just picked up from ClickBank. We're going to paste it in there. And then we're going to write in the link that we want it to be. So in this particular case, we're going to write in networking. We're going to give it an internal title. And then we're going to click Create. And then when we get ready to use the link on our site, all we have to do is to go and grab this link, copy it to the clipboard, and now our site is ready to promote affiliate offers. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.